They like to say so dope, but I don't think you understand. Can I take a photo? Cause I'm your number one fan. Long as you feel good when you play my jam. Long as you feel good when you play my jam. They like to say so dope, but
Yo, another episode is going down. It's your boy B Twizzle.
It's your boy Ace of B.
It's your boy B Smitty.
And we are the
Migos. Man, if this is your first time listening to us, we are a group of lifelong friends. No longer in a hot garage, but in a nice, cool
in it.
air-conditioned space where we're just talking about life, whatever we want, giving our perspectives to the world, and our arguably much-needed opinions on things. So, welcome. This is the Bruh Migos Show. B, tell them what we're drinking, bruh.
Today, we are drinking what matters the most.
Uh-oh.
Crown. Oh, I can't see it. There we go.
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal
Yeah.
with a little bit of Sprite. Get your life right.
All right.
And,
Keeping it royal.
A little bit of, what is it? 7 times filtered.
Oh.
What's
yes.
the water
So-
that you supply us with, Asa?
So
Let
I
us know.
supplied only the best waters from the lakes of Minnetonka. No, it's 7 times distilled. It's alkaline enhanced. It's also coconut filtered. It's also
pH balanced.
pH balanced, and it puts the electrolytes back in the water. So
Damn.
it's super water.
Yes,
Super. This is the water that Jesus turned into wine. Anyways,
Good,
man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're drinking on.
If you can't tell by now, we have a guest on the show. If you're watching the video, if you're listening to the podcast, please let the people know who you are.
Hi, my name is Amara.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you did it.
Hello. You're watching Amara Real right now, listening to Amara Real if you're on the podcast. I'm
Hey.
a YouTuber, you
Yeah.
know, social media influencer. Talk
Okay.
a lot of shit, but I also do a lot of work. Good work.
Listen, I love how you hit us with the radio voice right out the gate. Hi, this is Amara. Like, what?
You know you don't switch it on.
That's what's up. Yeah, this is our guest today is Amara Real. Can I roll the R?
Go ahead.
Real.
You have to roll both of them though if you're gonna roll.
Amara Real. That's too much.
Wait, what's the
Fish,
second
you know.
part? What's the second part? Amara.
Real.
La
Oh,
Negra.
right.
You said
La
singer?
Negra.
I thought you said what singer, so I thought you were talking about Amara
Oh,
La
okay.
Negra.
No, I just didn't hear the second part of what
Oh,
he said.
okay.
Wait, so where does the name come from?
My name is a Nigerian name from the Igbo tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Both my parents are Nigerian. It
Okay.
means grace, but the full name is Amarachi, which means grace of God.
Well, that's hard.
What? Say that again,
That's
slow.
hard.
Amarachi,
Ooh, why don't you go by that?
Yeah.
because y'all can't say it.
Yeah.
That's
First
hard.
of all, we black, so chill out.
Exactly. That's why
Amarachi.
I live
What's
in
that
America.
That ends with a CHI?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's hard.
Amarachi.
You know the rest of my siblings.
Well,
they're
I'm saying it
first
Spanish.
Me too. Amarachi.
Amarachi.
Yeah, Amarachi.
Amarachi.
That's how
That's
the
dope,
Spanish
man.
people say it. Yeah. Thanks.
Well, dope, man. Listen, before we get into it, man, before we just gonna start talking and stuff, I want to let the world know a little bit of one of my mind bottlers of the week.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get to it. Here we go.
Did you just say mind bottling?
Yeah, mind-boggling. You know, when things are so crazy, it gets your thoughts all trapped like in a bottle.
All
Right.
What is it?
So
Ace?
check it.
Oh, shit.
What was
Take
that?
it to freaking Soca land.
YouTube autoplay. That's terrible.
Okay.
It went straight to Jim Carrey's top 10 moments.
Okay. So my mind bottler of the day. I'm gonna say this phrase and tell me if it sounds like science fiction or something that's
All
real.
right, let's see.
Siri, read my mind.
Oh, you're asking us?
Yeah,
if
does
the
that sound
science-
like it's science fiction or something that's real?
No, not at all.
Siri,
Oh, I
read
thought you were
my mind.
asking Siri to
So
do that.
here's the thing: there's a new device lets users think commands. Think about the implications of that. So there's a device that you put, like, I don't know if you guys can see this on the guy. Puts it on his head, it reads his thoughts, and you can have certain devices read your commands, read your mind, and it'll actually do it. It says it's something in the near future. We won't need to type on our smartphones or computers to silently communicate our thoughts to others.
Wow.
This is happening right now.
Sounds like some black.
But then the
Mirror.
government is going to be able to
Read your
our
thoughts.
thoughts.
Dude, like, for real. I just want to throw that out there. I'm gonna let you guys start guessing on the implications, but look that up. We are now devising devices that can read our thoughts.
Listen, man.
And turn
It's
them into
definitely
commands.
getting closer because now that one I know you're talking about, it's not like they're still not sure exactly how they're gonna do it. It has like something to do with like
Yes.
their read. But the fact that there's multiple startups like that,
Yeah.
Neuralink, they're
Uh-huh.
all chasing the exact type of reading your brain and
Yes.
having some type of network. You can put in. So like Elon Musk, he wants to do the mesh where he would like inject your brain and it would put like a neural mesh over your head.
Yes.
I mean, in between your skull and your brain, and then it would essentially create like a network. You'd now be like almost like a router in a sense.
That's crazy, dude.
And then we could all connect and like mentally, you become like a stronger.
No.
So you'd be able to like instantly pull up information in your head, or instantly tell you a whole paragraph of information.
I'll be accidentally telling people the wrong things, and they'll hear all the smack I'm talking about them in my head. They were just looking at me like, "You dumb bitch."
Do you?
Right.
I'm listening to you.
Do you think the world would be a better place if everyone could tell if you're lying or not?
No.
Okay, but here's the other thing though. Not only how's that going to impact emotion? Like we're thinking about it just from an information standpoint, but like we're transmitting thoughts, but also emotions. So are you going to be in tune more with how someone else feels because you guys are connected?
Well, you would know right away, right?
Yeah,
so you would.
probably,
You'll know they have bad intentions off the jump.
Yeah, I don't want to feel what some people feel.
Yeah.
Well, is it still feeling it or just knowing what they're going through? Like, I know you're wearing a white shirt today. Doesn't mean I want to. Well, I am, but I'm saying, no, but like that type of like distinction where it's like it's almost like you're walking around with like a heads up display. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it shows Asa is temperament today or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just,
I don't know. It's weird.
Get a quick glimpse of what's going on.
I don't think people be able to have any secrets.
Yeah, I don't think people want that much information about them. Like just readily available for somebody to just know. Well,
I'm sure you can. There are share options. I'm sure, just like anything else. I want it only to be me and B right now. And I'm gonna X you guys out. Now,
see, that would be hard.
I'm sure
if you could be like just close friends only.
Yeah,
and just like, but yeah,
but you just gotta think it.
Like right.
B2 like, hold on,
only close friends.
Right. That would be hard.
That's funny.
You know what's funny is you start thinking like, I only want my best friends to hear it, and then you get muted, and you're like,
I
heard him say
kicked out of a group chat. For real.
You're like,
why they kick me out the group chat? I thought we was cool.
Right.
Wasn't it like isn't there a Black Mirror where they could censor your face or whatever? So like,
that was crazy.
Yeah. It's getting there.
Oh yeah.
We're getting.
I remember that.
Yeah, anyways, so that was my mind bottler for the day.
That was a good one, Ace.
That was a good one.
Thanks.
Great
Anyways,
discussion.
welcome, Amara.
Thank you so much.
Amarachi.
Thank you for coming.
Amarachi.
Thank you for having me.
We want to do a new segment with you.
Okay.
It's called Rapid Fire Questions.
Ooh.
Okay.
And we thought like it would be a great way for you to introduce yourself and let people know who you are by just answering these questions, and then we get to see
what
type of person you are.
I think I'm pretty good at it. I'm really good under pressure.
Hey,
so.
B, let's get a clock. Can you get like 2 minutes on the clock?
For sure. You said 10 minutes?
2.
Oh, two.
10 minutes.
However many you can answer in 2 minutes, did we say?
2 minutes.
All right, we'll try 2 minutes.
Sir. All right. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Amara, go ahead, take a sip. Amara, take a
ready?
sip.
Going for it.
Oh, you started?
Yeah,
all right. Would you rather be able to detect any lie you hear or get away with any lie you tell?
Detect the lies.
Okay. Would you rather have too many friends or too few friends?
Too few.
Would you rather have no taste buds or be colorblind?
Colorblind.
Would you rather never hear music again or lose the ability to read?
Lose the ability to read.
Wow. Would you rather create history or delete it?
Create it.
Would you rather age from the neck up or from the neck down?
The neck down.
Okay. Would you rather see the world but live in poverty or be rich but only stay in one place?
I want to be rich and stay in one place.
Okay. Would you rather get a paper cut in between your fingers every time you touch a paper, or bite your tongue every time you eat?
How many times am I biting my tongue? Just once?
Every time you eat.
Just like
once every time you eat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Would you?
She do that now.
Would you rather walk in on your parents making out, or have your parents walk in on you making love?
Oh yeah, I can watch them kiss.
Okay. Would you rather brush your teeth with hot sauce or ranch?
Ranch.
Okay. Would you rather have 2 permanent lazy eyes or get a nosebleed every time an embarrassing moment happens?
Dang, too lazy. No, nosebleed. I'll have the nosebleed.
Can I get a question in too? Or can I,
Go ahead.
all right. Would you rather spend the rest of your life with someone that works at McDonald's? That's where he's gonna work for the rest of his life, but he gives you the best sex you've ever had in your life, or someone that makes decent amount of money, not billionaire,
And
But the sex is
trash.
Yeah, you never know. Sometimes you may get 2 seconds. Sometimes you may get 30.
I probably would stay with them. There's a lot.
I'm talking about the best sex you ever had in your life. Like
And he's
you
poor?
you can't walk for 30 minutes.
No, I wouldn't want to not
He
walk.
works at McDonald's though.
No, then I fuck him. I don't want to walk. I want to be able to walk after. So
Figuratively. Okay,
I'd rather be happy and
Okay.
like living
Secure.
life. Secure.
Okay. And that was, ladies and gentlemen, rapid fire question.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah. Take that.
Those are some good questions too.
Those were.
I've heard
Thank
them all
you.
before. They were lame.
Oh wow.
Damn.
But
Wow.
anyways,
Way to shit
you
on my
just
whole life.
Googled
Your questions were whack. Yo,
I thought they were
so
gonna be like ones that you guys made up. That's why.
Oh no.
he was supposed to. Way to go, too. No. All right, so here's the thing, Amara. You are officially our very first female guest.
Yeah.
Who
Now-
won the world?
Now, I don't know if you know what that means, but that means we have a lot of questions that we need answered from a female's perspective.
You got the right person.
I do. And I don't mean to revisit a whole lot of things, so we're just going to go really fast through some of them.
Okay.
Because even when you got here, me and two were like, yo, finally someone can weigh in on the whole, listen,
on,
who's
get 'em
paying
all
on
out.
this first date thing?
Come on, just get all the questions
So,
out.
all right, look, you going on the first date. Who's paying?
Come on, that's not even.
No,
you guys all
no,
know.
it is.
We
Who's
all
paying?
believe the same thing. The man is gonna pay.
Why?
I know that you guys would want the girl to reach in her purse and act like she's gonna pay, but that's bullshit. To me, the man should pay because a man is supposed to be showing the girl he's courting that he could provide for her, and that is a portion of it. That's how you're gonna show her because she doesn't live with you right now, right?
All right.
So how you show her is like through feeding her, like buying her little gifts and stuff like that.
Okay. So what about how many days before she should pay?
I don't. Well, it depends. So if you think that this girl's gonna be your wife and she's gonna have a kid by you, I don't think she should ever pay for anything.
It's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Well, anyways, if you wanna, you have another follow up question, so I can answer that for you. It can't just be ridiculous. Why do you feel that way?
I mean, I feel differently from how you feel because I don't know. That's a pay for every date, every time you want to do something, or every time I want to do something, I got to pay for everything. I just feel like if it's a partnership and we're trying to grow together as partners and like mold into one in marriage, like I feel like I'm not saying that the woman has to pay every time or she should pay the majority of times or whatever, but I do think there should be some contribution.
Obviously, there's always going to be some contribution, but it's just like imagine.
But I guess I'm saying, sorry, I don't mean to cut you
Go for
off.
it.
I guess I'm just trying to say that I don't necessarily mean, I mean contribution as far as like more than just like looking nice or something like that.
Okay, obviously, I don't think any of you guys would like take a girl that's on her phone the whole date seriously, right? You won't
Right.
take a girl who's stupid as fuck seriously.
So then she pays.
You've already. Oops, sorry.
I didn't even take that off, bro.
All right, so I just feel like obviously you court the girl, you figure her out. You have to know how she acts when she's mad, when she's on her period, when she's sad, when she's going through all types of things before you decide that she's gonna be the woman that you're gonna settle down with, right? So you know she's not stupid.
Yeah.
You know she knows better. You know that she buys you a bunch of shit on your birthday. You know that she always spoils you and buys you all this stuff. But when it comes to like the things that you're supposed to provide for, it's like a job, you know? Like the reason why the black community is so fucked up right now to me is because our roles are getting skewed because guys aren't doing what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it. So now the guy and the girl are on the same level financially. And now because she's on the same level as you, you think she should be giving you half of what she's making. But that's not the case. The reason why you are supposed to be taking care of a woman is because, like I said, if you plan on having her having your children one day, that's nothing that you can compare to. Like, it's not like I can't do everything. You can't do anything when she's pregnant. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm just saying that's how I see it. Women go through a lot.
For sure.
And if I'm going to be doing everything for you as your wife, I feel like you need to have your roles very clear. You know what I mean? Like,
But I also think that the roles with time, like roles have changed. I think in the past it was like the man provided because in certain countries, especially like this one, like women weren't allowed to work, or it was like frowned upon for them to work, or like there are certain limitations that women that women had that were placed on them, which made that traditional way of thinking appropriate. Whereas I feel like now things are changed. Women are definitely becoming way more equal to men, and I just feel like
Now is your
Men and women can never be equal. by
is
the way.
your to your perception of that, is it situation, like, is it circumstantial, meaning like if you can provide for the whole household, you would rather have that, or is it just that nowadays, which it is, period, you know, everything's gone up and wages haven't gone up, so it takes a lot more to support a household,
right?
so it is more sensible for both to work.
Yeah.
So are you saying like just universally you want both, like you want a joint effort,
We
or
already said that, or circumstantially. He said it's not circumstantial last time. He said it's just like a way of thinking. And that's how it should be. He can have all the money in the world, and he feels like a girl should still.
No.
Well,
like if you had all the money in the world.
if I'm not saying that like I want, if I had all the money and she doesn't really make any money, I'm not going to put the pressure on her to buy something.
But
or
even
whatever.
if she does make money, maybe she makes half the money that you make.
Right.
I still feel like as a man, it should be some type of like ego thing to you providing for this woman, even though just because she's. Just
I think that's just where it's different. Like I'm not driven by I can provide for you or I can like pay for all these things for you. That doesn't really build my ego in any way. So I guess for me, I would want somebody who like would want to
contribute financially.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be different types of girls, you know, that you're gonna meet throughout your life that would love that type of situation or who need that type of situation.
Not for him.
But
He's got his own thing back, so he doesn't need any of those other girls.
He's
done.
Oh, I forgot to show you guys.
The girl he's talking to pays for half of everything, yo.
She replied,
doesn't pay for half of everything.
Hey.
She doesn't pay
He's
for
like,
half
all
of
right, so
everything.
how we gonna split this?
she replied to the form. I forgot to show you guys.
Oh wait,
Oh yeah, she told me that.
So
I was
wait.
really
I forgot.
hoping
What she
let me show
said?
you real
you
quick.
guys did not catch
B2's
that.
girl
Let me show
said
you real
something.
quick. Yeah, let me show
What
you.
was this about?
She put in the application or something.
We know we're on the bromigos.com/B2.
Yeah, it was a dating application.
So yeah, we have a new
Okay, let's hear it.
submission.
Let's hear the submission.
She's not a loving mom. She's
Okay.
not white. She is between the ages of 25 and 30.
That's good.
She makes cakes.
Okay.
What that mouth do? That question. The answer is what does B2's mouth do?
Ooh.
So she wears the pants in this relationship.
It's perfect. That's what he
That's
needs.
because she paying some of the bills.
Do you believe in God? Yes. Are you in an open relationship? Yes. He doesn't know it though. No, she said no. Are you a Kid Cudi fan? Yes. Tell something interesting about you. Y'all are doing the most, but tell, in quotes, the show, I've been waiting for him on the dance floor for his whole life. I can't wait to meet his mom. And she gave her email and number.
Oh snap! So that's why you got with
She
it
ain't
too.
even seen the mom yet.
Ooh.
I mean, we just started.
Okay, I thought you said
Started
it was
back.
an old thing.
started redating.
Okay, yes, you're right. We
So
but
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah. Just want to
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, listen, Amara, you are a social media star. You are a YouTuber. You do all this amazing, cool stuff. You are a model, a plus size model. You pretty much are doing what everybody wants to do, and you're living the dream right now, right?
Yes.
That's amazing. I think you have a great entrepreneur spirit, and it's so cool that you came to hang out with your bros.
Of
So
course.
thank you. Now, I got some questions.
Let me hear them.
I really do have. I've been perusing Instagram and other social media sites and things, and I have some questions for people like yourself.
Let me hear them.
One of the questions is, okay, as a social media person, and answer as a social media person and answer as like your regular self.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. So, do you look at who's watching your stories?
No. I used to. No, not since I've gotten to like the level that I'm at right now.
What level is
And it's
that?
not even that. It's not even a big level, but I don't watch who's watching me anymore. Like maybe if I'm like talking to somebody, if I'm talking to a guy or something, and I'm really interested in him,
Yeah.
I'll be
wanna
like,
see.
and I haven't heard from him for the day, I'll probably go and check him. Is he checking for me? Because I'm obviously checking for him, but
Okay.
that hasn't happened in a really long time.
That's actually a good follow up to my next question. My next question for you is, if you post a thirst trap, which you're a professional thirst trapper, we know that. I don't know if you guys seen
No, I
Amara's
saw.
Instagram.
I'm
She's a
working.
professional thirst
Yeah,
trapper.
for sure.
I'm working on becoming a professional thirst trapper. But
Oh,
right
you're there,
now, I'm
boo-boo.
a little amateur. But
Yeah, all right. So if you post a thirst trap and the guy that you like sees it, but doesn't say anything, what does that mean?
I don't know, because he ain't say nothing.
I mean, what does that mean to you? Like, do you be like, oh shoot, like that thirst trap didn't work?
No, I don't post thirst traps for anybody. Like my thirst trap.
It's a trap. You trying to trap somebody. What are you trying to do?
I ain't trying to trap nobody because
There's some traps that trap anything that gets stuck in it.
So what gets stuck? Like how do you
Whatever.
It's not. I guess you guys made that word up, and it's
No, I didn't make the word up.
Like no, I know you guys didn't make the word up. You guys
didn't.
didn't. But the word that it doesn't. Like I'm not trying to trap anybody. I'm just posting it
She's
because I
feeling
know.
good.
Yeah,
Feeling good. It's a
exactly.
good picture,
Because I
huh?
know that it's a cute ass picture. I know that people are gonna like it,
Hot girl summer.
and that's like you said. This is my currency. So when you get the likes, other people see it.
Right.
Other people see
But
it.
before
They
that,
like.
okay, so do you notice that you get more of the likes on your like thirst trap type pictures,
No.
or on your normal ones?
All
Because
my
you have a personality. Like
Yeah.
you are. No, for real. Like she's funny. She's like you're one of the funniest people I know.
Oh, thanks.
So I'm saying like
No, most of yous come on the stuff that I'm like doing a lot of talking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like people like that stuff because they like my personality. But
yeah.
like when it comes to like pictures and stuff, I feel like a lot of people that follow me,
Mhm.
they probably know me or I don't know. A lot of people are kind of like weird. They'll see your stuff, but they'll just keep
Yeah.
scrolling. So most of the views come from videos.
Got you. I don't know. I always feel like do you guys ever look at who's watching your stories? Be honest.
I just discovered that you could do that.
Oh
Because
my God,
somebody told me that, oh, I saw you saw my story, and I was like, how'd you know I saw that?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh,
So
damn.
did you think back to all the stories that you watched that you weren't supposed to be watching? Like, damn, they saw that I was looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Okay.
Sometimes depends on what I posted. I'll check who looked. But
Like what's the circumstance? Like y'all need to see if they checked it out.
I don't look to see if someone in particular. I just look and scroll to see who did.
Yeah.
But never like did X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, the only time I've like thought to look was like when I do a poll. I be doing polls and stuff.
Oh,
and I
yeah,
see
yeah,
like,
Okay, yeah,
oh,
that's
who
when I
voted
look
this?
too.
Like the last one I did my beard.
Actually, you did a little a thirst trap this past week, right?
You know, it was an
Oh, I must
accident.
have
You see his nigga? He was
I
like,
must have
he was
Hey,
he was like, this nigga was bored in the car. He had his arm over him. He was always like, should I keep the beard or not?
Yeah.
My nigga was like,
Yeah, Amari, check it.
he put
Okay, hold on.
you put a little filter on it. You can
Wait.
tell you adjusted just
No,
each
no,
one
no,
little
He
thing.
edited the picture and shit.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't. Okay, let me tell
He
you
did
what
all
happened.
puckered up lips and everything.
Wait.
Get on lip gloss.
Yeah, let me tell you what happened. Okay, so recently I've been growing a beard, right? Just it happened on accident, right?
Okay.
I had just not shaved for a while, and then it got to the point where I was like, maybe I'll just keep seeing where this goes,
Maintain,
right? So
yeah,
I said,
okay.
okay, F it, I'm gonna let it grow. So it kept growing, looked all scruffy and ugly at first, whatever. And then I started coming into it, and I started feeling like, all right, maybe this will work, you know? But Lisa didn't like it. She was like, it's poking her lips every time I kiss her or whatever. But I was like, I want to try it. So I started getting a couple of compliments like, oh, you're growing a beard, looks nice. I'm like, you think so? I was kind of nappy, whatever. But I was like, whatever. So one day, I'm just
Nappy's
like,
a good thing.
I guess. Okay, so so here's the deal. I actually didn't mean to post a thirst trap, but boy, it was a thirst trap. You know what I'm saying? So I was sitting in the car, and the funny thing is, I really do like sitting in my car like this. I
Full
do.
of shit,
No,
full of
I
shit.
do. I sit in my car with my hand,
definitely.
with one hand behind my head. I lay like this all the time. Usually it's two hands, right? But I was holding my phone in one.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was like this with one hand behind my head, like models do when they flexing and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I took a picture, right? And I took a picture because I was actually gonna send it to Lisa or whatever. I took the picture and I was like, that picture kind of nice. And I don't take selfies. I really don't take selfies. So I look and I was like, all right, I'm gonna post this to the gram. So I put it on my story and I'm like, all right, have people vote on, should I keep the beard, should I shave it off? I was really gonna shave it off, but people was feeling it. It was like, yo, this is the beard. I was like, all right, this is dope. This is the people's beard now. So
It's not for you, Lisa.
yeah, it's not for you now. It belongs to the people now.
It's the people's beard.
My beard. Anyways, I kind of grew into it, but it was funny because I already knew. I was like, well, I'm gonna get made fun of for this one because it looked like I'm out here like,
Yeah, you was
Hey.
like, hey, ladies.
y'all like this beard.
Hey, ladies, you know what I'm saying? I just shaved my chest.
Nah,
But I grow on a beard, though.
Hey, going on to what you just said. Do women like shave body hair shaved?
Obviously,
or,
that's very, like, relative. I guess that's the word. Is that the right word?
They shave what?
It's up to them.
body hair. Like, because predominantly most men like women shaved or like at least some type of.
No,
That's not true.
Women don't care.
No, I'm saying most men don't. It's
don't
not,
like shave. Ooh, they like hair.
That's what I'm saying. It's very, like, different guys, different things.
I guess everybody's
different
got their own
girls,
thing.
different things.
Here was my question: do girls put on makeup other places other than their face?
Well, for, like, photo shoots and stuff,
No, like
don't.
real life.
I don't know any girls who do.
Put
Some
makeup
girls
on
put it
anything
down their neck and on their chest, like some shimmer on their chest, but I don't know any girls that like put makeup on their legs and shit. Like,
See, someone else told me that girls been put makeup on other areas, and that was like brand new news to me.
Also, I never heard that one.
I never heard that.
I can
either.
imagine your chest because some people have like chest acne.
Okay, yeah, that's
yeah.
different.
That makes
like,
sense.
Well,
yeah.
That makes sense.
apparently Kim Kardashian has a whole line of makeup for your arms and your hands to take away those. I don't know if it's varicose veins or something like that. Like she has a whole thing where
Kim
you put,
Kardashian.
I think so. That's what I was told.
I don't know.
I
I
think I
didn't
saw
see that.
See?
I didn't see that. But anyways, I think it's stupid. Maybe for white women, they could probably put like makeup on their little veins and then they put on clothes and you can't really see it. Like their little beige rubs off on their clothes. And
Yo, y'all subtle disses are
But-
hilarious. They little veins. Why they veins gotta be little? We all got the same size veins. White people and they little veins.
So,
Speaking
but I'm
of-
saying like when it's a dark skinned girl, like
Yeah.
you're gonna see our makeup on everything. So I'm not putting it on my skin.
I got you.
Speaking of white women, did y'all see the?
True love. Speaking about the white women.
Speaking of white women, did y'all see that lady who's like selling like what is it, like hair bonnets or something like
bonnets.
that?
Yeah.
Like,
Bonnets for $100.
black women.
150,
Yeah, like
$100.
for a like crazy stupid amount.
Wait, what happened? I couldn't hear.
This white woman said that she invented like hair bonnets, and like all these black women
So-
like went in on her because like for one she was selling them for like $150 and like
$150.
No, $98.
oh $98 or something like it was like $100,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like they were saying like we can get these for like $5 at the hair
At the
salon
beauty
or whatever.
salon.
Yeah.
Mhm. And they do. This isn't like anything new. This
Huh,
isn't
yeah,
new.
well, yeah,
They always
yeah.
jack our stuff and then try to put their name on it and add extra dollars. Like, to me, it's like, yeah, the white girls aren't gonna buy it unless a white girl's selling it. So I guess it makes sense. But what we should have done is not been selling it for $5. We should have been selling it for $100 too, and then been like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
But will we have bought it from each other?
No.
That's the bigger question.
No.
If we bought it from each other.
Yeah.
Would
Would
we
we
have
have
not
bought
that-
it for each
yeah,
other
not
that
that-
much?
yeah.
Not at
If it
that
was
price
like
point.
$100.
They put it at
Oh
that
no,
price
we
point.
wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. You sell it to your people at the price that your people gonna buy it for. But you could have marketed it to like at $100 to the people
Like
who's
get
gonna
like
pay
a
that.
like a white model to market it
Yeah,
and then just say, hey, this is for $200.
Yeah, you gotta be really. What's the word? Don't tell me. Yeah, maybe tell me. Sneaky. No, that's not the word I'm looking for though. It's not sneaky. It's conniving
That's yeah.
and
'Cause I've
calculated.
been thinking about opening up a online MAGA store, trying to get these characters out there. So I thought
That's
about it
smart.
so many times. But I was like, damn.
Make money off of it. Make
Or
money off
be
of
like,
them
or
being
like create one of
fucked
those.
up
Did you
to-
see that black girl that said she's like 12 years old, like last year, and she said she got kicked out of school for supporting Trump, and then she opened a GoFundMe.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got like $130,000. Then afterwards, she's like, "Oh, none of this happened. It just sounds
Yo,
you got all the Trump supporters like giving her
mad
bread.
props,
Yeah,
mad
like,
props to her for that. Yo, okay, what's funny is that you say that because along those lines, now this is a incomplete thought, but I'm gonna explore it as
I
I'm
like that.
telling
I
you
like that.
guys
I like
right
that.
now.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Okay,
I
so
like it.
one of the things I was thinking about exactly along those lines earlier today was like, man, what if all the hoods came together and made like a hood tour? Okay,
I
but
that. I like that.
but like you get the real experience because I think this
Do you know
was.
how many
Pull
people
up to
pay
the
for that?
white-
I know. But here's my thing, right? Because I was looking at another thing. I think it was on College Humor or something, right? And they got another little white girl who's like about to be like this kingpin. I think it's called like Katie Kingpin or something. And I was just sitting there laughing, like they got all these shows where these like suburban white ladies become like these drug dealing kingpins.
yeah.
And I'm just like, it's so funny. It's not like that. But people gonna be watching these shows and think it's real cool to start trying to become.
You don't think it's like that?
No.
Okay.
Like what? Like what?
Meaning what?
I have a lot of friends who their parents are drug dealers.
No. I said kingpins.
What do you mean by that?
I know, like I'm talking like
Oh, yeah.
head honcho,
Moving
moving big.
not even interstate, international. Yeah.
No.
Anybody can sell.
Yeah, that's
drugs.
different. There's not that many people.
Well, I
that do
don't
that.
know exactly the caliber, but I know that I have some friends.
Oh yeah.
That their parents, like, and they're all white.
Yeah.
All of their parents. I'm like, what do your parents do? Like, they always, like, the whole high school, they'll be like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, we just own a couple businesses. As an adult, they're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, my dad used to push cocaine across
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
you know, and I'm like, what? That's
I
why
can-
you had a Mercedes at 18? Like,
I can almost. I guess I can't guarantee, but I can almost guarantee that is not going to be the majority of the situation. But I'm talking about in these shows, these people are like sawed off
like-
shotguns, kicking down doors, taking names, doing all this crazy like hood stuff.
like Ozark. You watch that?
yeah, see,
yeah.
Ozark,
No,
even
but
Ozark's
the one-
a little more.
The one that was on Showtime where she did the weed and got really ridiculous.
Oh,
The mom,
Weeds?
yes,
What is it?
weeds. They
Oh,
try to make
Weeds.
her
Okay, yeah, so
super.
Weeds.
That's like exactly like the.
All right, but you also have the new show. I actually like the show.
Queen of
Good
Sugar?
Girls.
Good Girls.
Good Girls?
That's
What
a
is
good
that?
show.
What is
That's
that?
a good show.
It's
about a
like
few moms.
three moms who wind up drug dealing. Basically,
Oh, I haven't heard about
it's
that.
pretty
On
funny.
accident though. They were just trying to rob a grocery store.
Yeah.
And
So
then
it's
they
funny.
ended up robbing money from a drug dealer.
What network is this?
I think
That's
it's
Netflix.
NBC.
Damn, I gotta check that out. That's dope.
It's on
It's
Netflix,
funny.
though.
It's not like super TV 14 though. Is it like do they actually get into some crime or something or like?
Yeah, a little bit. Like they
Yeah,
get
it gets
involved with
really intense.
gangs. It does. Okay, so it's funny. But anyways, my point on the whole thing was I feel like people are gonna want to experience that in real life. So if if all the hoods came together and created like a drug dealing hood tour where you actually like
a
go
teams,
through the business.
So you have like Teams E buses going through the Watts and going through like Nickerson Gardens and all that, huh?
But no, I'm not even talking. I'm talking about like
Different.
an experience.
Like
Oh.
you buy a hood on the block of
Oh,
a
so
white
you-
neighborhood
Nah, I'm
and be
talking like-
outside rolling dice.
Like it's a week.
yeah, outside on the porch, shirts
Yeah,
off. Like, what's up?
exactly.
You watching the cars roll by?
You want the real experience? You gonna come get it for 3 days. Like it's a weekend trip. It's a little weekend trip, and y'all come together. You
sound-
get bandanas.
Oh,
you
God.
get a nickname. You
get
get some henna
bandanas.
You get some
Oh,
henna
shit.
tattoos, some real some like gang tattoos, and then you be on the block. And then it's a
Dang,
drug
make
raid.
money. You
It
gotta
sound-
make your money on the off of these people trying to take your culture. Period.
That's what I'm saying.
Make
they're
your money
already
off
trying
of
to-
it.
But see, okay, will people feel like you selling out?
Definitely.
Because on
Oh,
one
yeah,
end,
they're
okay,
not
but
gonna
hold
like
on. But here's the thing, no. But you got to take that money that you're getting from everybody,
And you gotta do something.
and
for
you
the
got to
community.
you got to put it into the community or whatever. So on the
Right.
back end, that money's funneling in and funding something for the community. You can't just, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Yeah, but
well,
once
I-
white people know you're doing something for your community, they're not gonna support it.
That's not totally true.
All
I don't
right.
think so. I
Okay,
think a lot.
do
I
it
think
and
like a lot of liberal white people want to
This is how
pretend like they're supporting the culture.
his idea sounds crazy, but like
All ideas do.
I'm trying to think of the
Real
word
life
of it.
hood tours.
But like poverty,
LA.
poverty and like and natural disaster type stuff. It's I don't know the word. I can't think of the word of it, but it's like tourism where they'll go and see like like for instance when Chernobyl that show went on, there was a high rise of people just going there just to see. Or for instance, like a lot of people that go to like very poor countries, they go there for like a not like reality check, more like it's
right, they want to see
Yeah.
what real life
but it's
is
like,
like
a
what life
lot
is
of people
like.
do that shit. A lot of people do
Yeah.
that.
How many of these kids they're listening to the music, they're saying it in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cars, they're doing all this stuff. Before a weekend, you could live it.
But you know what's crazy too? Like when I was in Vietnam, no, Thailand. I met this. We were playing pool one night, and we met this chick. She lives in London, but she's from South Korea, and she knew all the hoods. She knew where Vince Staples' hood, where he was from.
Wow.
He's like, oh, he's North Long Beach. He's a Crip, and she's like, and like she knew like YG, he's 400s, he's a Blood, and like she
That's
knew like
crazy.
straight down to that. I'm like,
Okay.
holy shit!
How much do you think she
They
would
study.
pay for a
You know
weekend
what I'm saying?
excursion?
That's what I'm saying. It seems far fetched, but these
Right.
kids are really tuned into another level. Like I was like, what the fuck are you telling me right
Yo,
now?
imagine this though. She picks her hood, right?
Oh,
And then
like,
her
oh,
friends
yeah.
pick a different hood. And at the end, all the hoods gotta battle it out. Yeah, it's a gunfight.
You can do it like laser tag.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Paintball, yeah.
Oh yeah,
BB
paintball.
guns. It's gotta be somewhere. Where else gotta be BB
You
guns?
gotta feel.
No,
you
okay,
gotta feel
for
the pain.
real.
BB guns. Yeah.
BB
y'all
guns.
lame.
Yeah,
we
BB
can't do
guns.
that. We're trying to get rid of that,
Nah.
like that whole
Nah.
stereotype on black people. So we
Okay.
can't make it an experience
You can make it
until it's history. When it's history, then it could be an
well,
experience.
you make it history by getting the money from the people that are experiencing the culture,
It's
funneling
very
it
real
back.
for some people.
It is very
It'll
real
be-
for some,
it'll
and
be
those could be the
triggering.
workers. You worried about emotions right now. We trying to get this paper, and we trying to stimulate the economy and the community. You over here worried about the emotions.
That's true. If you're like, oh yeah, now you being a gangbanger, we're gonna pay you for it though.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm
I'm
saying.
like,
Like,
I
you
bet.
can help some people turn their life around. You like, hey,
Nah,
you a
nah,
gangbanger
nah, nah,
coach.
we can-
You a
You a
coach.
gangbanger coach.
You a consultant. Hey, listen, you turn every gangbanger into a consultant if you do that. Think about it. They consultants.
Great idea, Asa.
Thank you.
I'm
It's
with it.
amazing.
Wattsland. Come visit Wattsland.
Wattsland.
Oh
What's
my
Watts?
god, that's so crazy. That might be a thing. You like
It could
you
be
just
an
pull
idea.
up to the theme park and it's just a whole bunch of
Right, man. And you get up there, you sign your waiver, you sign the forms, you pick your colors. Okay.
you pick your gang.
You picked
Everybody's
your gang.
blood.
Right. You have a few gangs that you can pick from. These ones are already full. Okay. So these are what's left over.
Oh god.
You have early bird registration. You can be part of the popular bloods.
You gotta go
Right.
talk to the Crips and the Bloods about that first.
And maybe you
get
can
their-
meet
you need
celebrity
to get their blessings.
gang members. Well, yeah, of course, this whole thing has to go through the proper channels. I'm saying if everybody came together and decided it was okay, it could be a thing. Right? You can't just be like, yo, I'm gonna start this idea and then Yeah, that's how you really get shot. You thinking it's then they thinking it's part of the tour, and you like, no, I didn't actually clear this with the Crips. So everybody, let's go. But yeah, I think it'd be a good idea. That's just my 2 cents.
All right, good job, Asa.
That was a good.
I was with it, but now the more I think about it, I
told you it was an incomplete thought.
It can be real dangerous.
I don't know.
Told you
Yeah.
it was an incomplete thought.
Yeah,
You
but
just have
I
to
liked
sign
it
a
though.
waiver.
I liked it though.
But what I thought you were saying when you first said it was like you have a group of guys who are like it's a flyer like, oh, okay, we about to pull up to this neighborhood.
Yeah.
These white people are going to be able to experience living in the hood for a little while. So you rent out a house, you got all these black people, you tell the police like, we're not going to do anything. It's like, you can't touch the black guys, but we're here to show you how it goes, you know?
But you know what? That's maybe not like that could be like a good just expose or video or experience, like social experiment.
That's
see if it
what I
works.
thought you were talking about.
Maybe not exactly like Disneyland,
Right.
but like how she's saying, like a social experiment where you really like
They're in your neighborhood for a week.
yeah, like you
Is
said,
it
you
supposed
tell-
to be like a scare straight
and like you
program?
said, but no, but
Yeah.
like it's more of a polarization of what really goes on.
Yeah.
So like these white kids get to really see, like she said, like tell police like you need to like treat them like they're black,
Like they're
and
black?
and the opposite,
Mm-hmm.
and really show that. It doesn't seem, but that really is what it is. They treat us totally different. So it
Definitely.
does seem like, oh, really, he's going to tell them to treat him like a white kid and a black kid and vice versa. But that's real. They do see us differently.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That'd be dope.
Could be an experience.
Yeah.
If anybody hears this and starts it, all I want is a little credit. That's it. Just give me a little off the top and we Gucci. Maybe
And what I should say to everybody listening, if you have an idea that you feel like it's off the wall, do it, because most ideas are off the wall, and that's how people become rich and famous.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Chia Pet.
Period. Period.
Y'all remember Chia Pets?
Yeah, but I don't know why you went to that one.
Yeah.
No, remember remember the dude that was selling rock pets?
Yes. Hey, yeah. Young black kid.
Case in point,
That's
yes.
a young black kid.
Young black
He's like
kid,
7 or 8. He made like a million
You
million
have
bucks.
to have the slickest tongue in the world to sell somebody a pet rock.
Or you could just be really cute.
That's what I was going to say. It is. There is genetics to it.
A little bit of both.
There's probably a lot of factors.
It's just being lucky. Everything. It's nothing like. It's like these people that are billionaires. Everyone thinks like, oh, they just fucking worked hard, and no, there's so much luck and just everything, timing, and just everything comes together for it to be. Hey, you want to pass
And
me the
privilege. Oh, you
Pass a
need
little sip. Amara, take a sip. Take a sip.
Straight out the bottle?
Straight from the bottle,
Yeah,
cut.
whatever.
Straight
I
from
need
the
you to
bottle,
loosen up.
Stream from the bottle.
I need you talking to the mic too. This mic.
I
though.
wasn't.
Yes.
Yo, Amara, why you drinking? You ever had a sugar daddy?
Oh, that was real. Hey,
She took a
hey, give me that. Hey,
Amara just took an OG sip.
that was a real OG shit.
Right after she starts drinking out of a straw.
Damn. She did not play with it. I respect
I
that.
had to do it like I had to water
I
bottle.
respect
Have
that.
I ever had a chunker thing? This is what I'm gonna say.
Don't say it like that.
So this is what I want to say. First of all, a lot of people think that sugar daddy's mean.
Uh-oh.
Old
Uh-oh.
man, he rude to you. He don't know how to act. Like you don't have any. Like you know what I mean. He treats you like a piece of shit. A lot of people think that that's what a sugar daddy is. Let me just let you know.
What kind
Yes,
was yours?
I had a sugar daddy when I was like 22. He was 6'5", buff as hell, fine as hell. He was very respectful, and he used to give me $300 for gas at least every time I saw him. So it wasn't like
What was the trade-off?
and it wasn't a trade-off. He actually liked me, and I liked him.
But he paid you $300.
Not just $300. It wasn't just $300. He was giving me money every single time I saw him, just
So
because
what was
he had it.
So what was the trade?
That's what I'm saying. That's a broke man mentality. Like when you're like, okay, I'm giving you money, you need to give me something back. If I like you, you are the trade-off.
No. That's not a broke man mentality. That's a transaction mentality.
Exactly.
So
That's
it's
that's
different.
prostitution. This isn't prostitution.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
This is a sugar daddy and a girl that he likes. This, if you were a millionaire and you liked a girl,
So he's a millionaire.
I don't know how much money he has.
Oh, okay.
But if you were,
300. You could be 100,000.
No,
for that.
what I'm trying. No,
it's
what
not
I'm,
even that much. You
It's
know,
relative. Yeah,
what
it's
I'm trying to say, the
relative.
difference is like, okay, it's one thing if a girl comes out and I spend $300 on her, or I spend X amount every time, just because that's just what we do. I get that. But if you have a set amount, like, yo, you come out here, here's $300. Okay, now let's hang out.
No,
What's the
that's not how it was.
transaction?
I didn't even know if I was gonna. The first time he gave me money, I
Okay.
didn't know. I was like, what the heck? Like I was driving and got out the car and he was like, here you go for gas. And I looked at it, I was like, that's
more than gas.
300. Like, you know, and I was
Drive
like,
a Hummer.
okay. And I was just driving my little back then on my little BMW. It was
Okay.
cute or whatever.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay. Then the next time I came, then he was like, oh, we're going over here. I'm going to go meet up with some people. Come with me. I was like, okay. So I came with him.
Gave you another 300.
No, it wasn't another 300 that time. He just took me to a store, and I'm not going to say what store because we don't fuck with them no more.
Gucci.
And, you know, and then he spent money. Like, he just wants me to be happy. He wanted me to be happy. He knew that type of stuff will make me smile.
Did you actually like him?
I liked him. I didn't know that he was rich before he started spending money on me.
So were y'all dating?
Yes, we were dating.
Who else? Was he dating someone else too?
Probably.
But you didn't care because you was like,
no, because I was happy. Like that's the end of discussion. I'm not gonna try and ruin something.
So what? Know. So why would you label him a sugar daddy as opposed to just a dude that you was dating that was making you happy?
Because to him, that's what he was. But you asked me if I ever had a sugar daddy, and a sugar daddy is somebody that just gives you money for your time or for your company, and that's what he was doing. So
paying you for your time
for my company. Just my time is valuable, and I guess he knew that. Like if I was going to work or something, he'll be like, "Oh, how much are they gonna pay you for a day of work?"
I've heard,
and I'll be like, like 120, and he's like, "All right, just come."
From older men, I've heard a lot of like not even like they're a sugar daddy, but even a female they're messing with, they'll leave 100 on the thing when they leave, whatever.
Because it's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, like it's just like my old barber, he'd do that. Like he'd be like, "Here's $100."
Yeah, I get that.
Like if it ain't tricking if you got it, you know. Yeah, that's a real saying.
No, that's I've never heard that before.
It's a real saying, but people just say it, but they don't know what it means. It's like if you have the money to throw at somebody, like to me as a 21-year-old, he was like 32. That's another way. He was a little older than me. I was like 21, 22. So to me, that was a lot of money, but to him, he was just like, "Here you go."
It's
like
nothing.
Yeah, you know. So it's not tricking to him because
you got sugar daddies and you got Splenda daddies. Splenda.
That nigga not giving you 300.
Splenda wants something back.
He might give you some good advice.
Splenda ain't good by itself, so you know you gotta. If I'm giving you something, we gotta mix it, make it happen. Sugar daddy can just drop a 2 on you and be like, "Hey, take it."
We sitting right next to Splenda daddy, right? Oh, artificial sweetener, nigga.
Artificial sweetener. I'm done.
That wasn't funny, cuz. That wasn't funny.
Yeah, Splenda daddy. I'm glad that's we're gonna coin that one.
Yes, the title of this episode.
You got sugar daddy and Splenda daddy.
You know what I'm saying? We all need to try to make it. I want you to have a good time, but come on, girl.
I need you to put in a little something on it.
Get a little
something on this.
It's like we don't need dessert.
I'm sorry, that's a good one. All right, well, some of y'all out here messing with Splenda daddies. Y'all need to upgrade to sugar daddy.
No, for real. Like, I feel like it's also like a lot of the like music that girls are getting right now is very like sugar daddy based. Like, oh, get you. Not every girl can do it. Not every girl can play. Like, I didn't even know I could. Yeah. I just know that I like kind of hit a glow up, and then I was getting a lot of attention from. He was just the reason why I used him is because I dated him for a pretty long time. And so based off of the amount of time that I was with him, I got a good amount of money. You know what I mean? Yeah. But there's other situations where guys have given me like loans, fat ass loans, like, and they're like, "Here, take it," and they'll be like, "Oh, you got to pay me back," and then like I'll be like, "Oh, when am I gonna pay you back?" And they're like, "You good? You don't have to pay." You know what I mean? So it just depends on the girl. A lot of girls they don't think about it. Like you can you can be your own business. You can be your brand, and you don't have to like sell yourself so short. You don't have to show your ass. Nobody has to fucking know. Like, you know.
I agree with that.
Have you ever taken money from somebody that expected sex from you and you didn't know? You thought it was gonna be like a sugar daddy situation?
No, I have a mouth on me. So like at the end of the day, if I get to a situation where I'm uncomfortable, I can pretty much articulate it. Like I get it. If you want me to give you your money back because you thought I was gonna have sex with you because you were giving me money, right? Then yes, here's your money. I don't necessarily need it, but thank you for considering. Yeah. You know, they'll be like, "No, it's not been like that. Don't think about it like that." I'm like, I don't know. It sounds like you want a prostitute. Right, I'm not a prostitute. Right. Like, and so
that's real.
You can't blur those lines.
Yeah.
That's how you wind up in jail.
Definitely not.
For sure. What is the main, for you, maybe you don't know this question or not, what is the main thing you look for if a girl has a fake ass or not? What's the main thing?
How can you tell?
Because there's this girl yesterday, I was with a girl actually, and we were both looking like, can that be? Maybe. What's the main thing where you're just like, okay, that's fake?
something that's just gonna obviously give it away is like if it just looks like this. Like it's just circular, you know.
Maybe that
Super
was
round.
exactly what she had.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's super
It's
round.
just like a circle butt that
Perfect.
just sits on your back. Like you can kind of tell how a woman's body is shaped for the most part, but there are women who have bodies like that. So this whole like getting your butt enhanced thing, like the BBLs and stuff, is really messing with women.
Wait, what's the acronym?
BBL, Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, baby. Okay, I never heard that one.
Yeah, it's really messing with girls who actually have natural butts that people think are fake. You know what I mean? Because there are girls who
It's
actually have,
shaped after a natural.
exactly. So I just feel like we just have to let it go at this point. Like whenever you see a girl with a fake butt, whether it's fake or if it's real, you just gotta let it go. Like, oh, who fucking cares?
Just rock with it.
Because I'm getting irritated. I grew up with this butt. You know what I'm saying? So now people walk up to me and they're like, "Oh, is your butt real?" People think they could just touch my butt because they think I want to go pay for it. So people, and you know, and it really irritates me. So at the end of the day, I think that's something that needs to
Where
stop.
do you hang out?
Right.
LA,
I be out.
cuz.
LA is like that,
I be out.
bruh.
Yeah, like even if you go to a club, if you go to like a nightclub or something like that, white girls be drunk and they're like, "Oh my god, your ass is so
Oh
big."
yeah, I got you.
It's like,
I get
or
that.
even like say I'm dancing or something, like, "Dang girl, oh my god," and they start smacking your butt, and it's like, okay,
I heard this
I know
actually this
girls
past
do
week, Meg Stallion talked about that. She's like, I know we're all females, but it's not cool just come and just grab my ass and just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like,
it's crazy.
that's wild.
Like if a man did that, it would be crazy. Like
Right.
mm-mm.
You can't do that as a dude.
Is
Exactly.
the ash to thigh ratio? Is that like
It was right, but it just didn't look right. Like it was like, because she
Mm-hmm.
was like, she came off. I'm in Long Beach, so you know the cruise ships park up. She's maybe like Middle Eastern, Greek, somewhere along there, somewhere in the Mediterranean, and then her thighs weren't that thick, but her ass, and she was wearing white spandex, so she knew she had ass, and it was just.
She knew it.
It was swirly, but it was just the consistency was a little different.
It was questionable.
It was yeah.
What you're supposed to do is take a picture and ask the panel.
Also,
of your
yeah.
friends. That's what you're supposed to
Next time,
do.
take a picture.
Give it to the judges.
Yeah, it needed further scientific.
Next time we need a picture for sure.
yeah.
Well, I'll be that creep then next time for scientific purposes.
Excuse
No,
me,
I
ma'am, for
already told
science.
you, we
Science. That's
gonna
an
let
app.
that
That's an
go.
app. Scan that
Can
butt.
this be bought?
Stupid.
Yeah, pulls up the doctor's information.
She's like, actually,
Every booty should come with a bar scan. Boop. Doctor. Rumpa-dump.
you guys, why y'all worried about females?
Really not,
anatomy?
though. Really
About
not.
what?
Girls'
Booty,
anatomy.
booty.
Why am I worried about it?
Mhm.
In what sense? Why am I
Because
worried
you guys
about it?
take so much time
Oh, because I think it's the most
prep it
beautiful
up.
thing in the world, so I'm gonna admire it.
Okay, yeah, then I admire it. That's all you gotta do. You know how to
Do
question
you think
it.
art
know-
collectors have one painting in their house?
Hmm?
Art collectors only have one painting in their house.
What are you trying to say?
I like to
Are
see
you,
all
are you
different.
referencing women to art?
Yes.
Yes,
Women are a work of
absolutely.
art.
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
Okay, so then
absolutely.
you
Yeah.
would
I'll die on-
understand why women go and get those procedures done to begin with, right? It's not because they want you to wonder if it's real or fake. They want you to
Oh no, I understand
treat
that.
it as if it's
You know,
art.
I understand the intention behind like they want to be on display.
Mhm.
So I won't give
Okay.
I won't give them direct. I won't give them direct.
Can I tell you my
attention they
theory?
want, but
Here's my theory, and this I don't know. My theory is that nowadays everybody doesn't necessarily just want to look good and be cute for people. Everyone wants to be lusted after. There's a different sexual energy. Everyone wants everyone to want to have sex with them,
well, I think
not just look good.
I
I
think
feel like that's how everybody dresses, how everybody is.
I think it's
doing
partially-
Women need money at this point.
I think
and
it's
that's
partially
money.
that, but I think what's happened is that since there's so much celebrity and so much social media, whoever they are, influence, whoever you want to call them, what used to be normal of just the baseline of just everyone's different kind of.
Yeah.
Now normal is a certain look. Normal is Kylie Jenner, big
Come
butt.
on,
Get it.
We
Where
can't reference
everybody
that
looks and
bitch as
dresses.
So
normal.
instead of
That
have you
ain't
seen
normal.
this?
We can't reference her as
No, not normal. But have you seen how these high school kids dress? They all look like Kendall. Like they have the same exact
haven't
filler
seen that.
lips. I'm not saying she's normal, but I'm saying with
She's setting the status
with
quo.
70 million followers on your thing, you're establishing some type of norm. Not saying it is normal, but society wise, people that are so tuned in are young females, which is sad. They think that that's what it should be. What
That's
the
what you're
standard
supposed to look like.
So I'm not saying that
It's a
should be.
standard.
I'm not saying that is.
It's
but,
a social standard.
There's so much in our face. Yeah, now that's become
Yeah, we don't have to
a
like
weird like, oh, that's what you look like now.
Yeah,
You look like them, like the fake Kardashians.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like they have so much influence. So who has much more than them? So now that is for many young girls that can't have any discernment or critical thinking, they see that as like, oh, that's
So,
what we need.
Media
to
is really important.
Yeah.
Okay. So to that point, for guys coming up,
Right.
Speaking of discernment, how can a guy now discern the difference? Gosh dang. Discern the difference between a good girl and kind of a not so good girl, promiscuous girl, hoe girl, whatever. If everybody is looking and dressing the same off like first appearance or whatever. Maybe not off first appearance, but how can you tell the difference now?
You
Just
can't.
by
You have to
looking at
talk to them. No,
somebody?
you can't
Yeah.
do it by looking at them. At the end of the day, like someone.
What's a wholesome
social...
girl look like versus a
wholesome
girl?
No, I just met a girl. She was a lesbian, and she came out looking like a schoolgirl. Like she had on a school like not a schoolgirl dress, but kind of like really nerdy looking. She had on glasses, everything, no makeup. Like, and she came up to me and she said she was gay, and she was trying to get my contact information. I was like, well, I can give you my Instagram, but I'm not gay, you know. And so I took her Instagram. And she's like, oh, by the way, I'm a cam model. I was like, what?
Oh,
The girl's like, yeah.
Oh,
she was like, I'm a cam model, and I was like, what? She was like, yeah,
webcam.
she was like, yeah, I do like webcam and like webcamming, so don't be like alarmed by my Instagram. Look nothing the same on Instagram.
Whoa.
And she had a like pictures of a girl in between her legs eating her coochie, like everything, and her makeup was done. She turned into a different girl. I was like, wow. So I think that narrative needs to be erased from. That you need to start unlearning that right now, because I feel like a lot of people are intimidated when they see a really pretty girl, or they just think, oh, she's gonna be mean to me if I talk to her, or if she's like really voluptuous, you're like, oh my gosh, she'll never give me a chance. Just talk to her. If you're a good guy, if you do the right things, she's probably gonna give you a chance.
You experience that
all the time. Guys will tell me like later, or they'll be like, oh, I saw you last night and I didn't say anything because I was scared.
Why I got scared of you?
Questions that need answers.
I gotta pee, but I want you to think about two things while I pee. What's the best pickup line and the most subtle pickup line that actually worked? Okay. All right.
For the facts.
Hey, so what do you have on your phone, cuz? What are you pulling up, cuz?
Oh, well.
I didn't answer.
Answer the question
Oh,
first.
yeah, my bad. I did have a question. Yeah.
I never heard.
So you never had a smooth pickup line at all?
I don't like pickup lines. Pickup lines make me like I make guys who are trying. If I could tell a guy's trying to, if I could tell a guy's trying to give me a pickup line,
we in the club.
Yeah, hit her with the pickup line, B.
Put on the music. We at the club.
So I'm like, hey, so you with your two friends, we've been eye checking each other. So I'm like, okay, she wants it. I walk across.
She wants it.
She wants it.
I'm like, God damn, you so beautiful. What's your name? What you gonna do? Damn, I already got you. Right now you feeling energy.
Nah.
You feeling energy?
Nah,
because,
this is.
do you feel it? Do you feel the energy?
No. Pretend we're actually doing this interaction. I'm gonna show you exactly. We acting. Don't cut in the middle. Okay, do it again from the top.
Start from the top.
Someone hit me the beat. Someone hit the beat. God damn, you like the most beautiful, tall, classic chocolate milk I've ever seen in my life. You messed me up with the beat, but yeah. That's what you're gonna say, thanks?
Yeah. Thanks.
Ooh. Hit her with the Fergie.
What's the Fergie?
Fergie.
What else you got?
I don't know the Fergie.
Oh.
How he not know his own pickup line?
Oh!
International.
Oh!
Give him a second.
So I gotta change it out though. Wait, Fergie was the fuck. Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
From the top.
So this works on every female.
Okay, let's see.
If Jesus and Michelle Obama had a kid, you'd have been the daughter. You thinking, huh? You like it?
I would think about it, but I'm like, Michelle Obama. I'll be like, she'd be biracial. I'm full black from the motherland.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. Whenever a guy tries to hit on me, I make it so hard.
You make it too literal.
Yeah, I no, not even too literal. Like I just make it whatever I can do to make it harder. Like
because it's a pickup line.
No, just because you're trying to hit on me, I want you to know that it's gonna be hard. Because I need somebody that's gonna be able to run through the fire. Like I see
that right there. That exact reason right there is why I be trying to tell people. Sometimes you got to be persistent because there's so many girls who be like, no, if a girl. You'll know when a girl doesn't want you to talk to her and da-da-da-da. So what you just said right there, you playing hard. Some girls will say, we're supposed to take that as, all right, quit, she's not interested.
No, you could tell the difference. If you could feel energy, you could tell the difference. If I ain't like you, you know. But you
he don't
said
know
like,
you.
No. He's like, you were checking, you were looking at me from across the bar.
I established that.
So you know that the girl likes you.
I did establish that.
He presumes that.
That's true too. That's true too.
He presumes that. You don't know that.
Sometimes a girl will be looking at the guy behind you and you come up and she's like,
that's what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah. But you could tell when when you're walking up, like some girls will start blushing a little bit. Like,
So-
you know, you could tell.
So
What
okay.
do you do though?
Yeah, there you go.
For me, when a guy is coming towards me, first of all, I stopped looking at men in the eyes because that
That's
automatically.
a good idea. That's a great idea.
Like-
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great
I
idea.
just stopped
That's actually a great idea.
because sometimes,
That's an invite.
yeah, because
She wanted it.
sometimes, sometimes I'm just looking like, you know, just looking around the club, and I make eye contact when I'm talking to people in general. So I feel like that's a signal for men and a lot of women.
It's a huge signal.
It's
Yeah,
A lot of
absolutely.
women too. So I just kind of stopped because I was like, no. But before, like a guy would walk up to me, I was looking at him, or maybe I liked his outfit, or maybe he was doing something, a dance move or something. And I was just looking at him, and then he'd be like, all right, she checking for me, bet.
Yeah.
Start walking over there, and I'm like,
That makes sense.
So what do? You look away? Do you exactly?
like fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit. I start
Look at the ceiling.
Looking away?
I'm dreaming.
Okay,
my
but still.
phone, put my phone out, like.
All right. So what are the, like he was asking, what are the signs, the positive signs a man should look for? For instance, for you, if you are interested, you're like, oh my god, what are those signs? What do you display, or what do you know that you display?
Like what nonverbal communication?
Yes.
Damn.
Exactly. There you go.
I just don't even do that. I think I'm a little different. Like, honestly, when it comes to things like that, I'm a little different. I don't do a lot of the nonverbal. I feel like if you're attracted to me, which it should be, because I feel like for me, it's always going to be a chase, right? I need the guy to be chasing me. So
Again.
if I've shown like interest up front, then you're going to be like, well, you like me too. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's cool or whatever. But no, like if you come up to me, you know that you're trying to court me, you're trying to chase me. Maybe that's why I'm single still. I'm single, guys.
Maybe. Settle for your Splenda. Stop trying to get that sugar.
At the end of the day, but look. Single and happy. I'm single
That's good.
on purpose. Like, you know what I mean? I'm single with purpose too.
Ooh,
Like,
Amar, listen, we can make you a page. We did it for B2. We can make you a page. There's no problem. Did we ask you your deal breakers already?
deal breakers? No, you haven't.
What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Poor. Unambitious.
Or what?
Niggas that are stagnant. Ooh, they irritate me.
Poor and stagnant.
Damn.
No, not even just poor and stagnant. It's different. Like,
Poor
if you're
what?
poor, don't even come in my area.
Financially.
If you're
Like financially
damn.
poor?
Financially?
Wait.
financially poor,
What's
mentally
poor?
poor, everything. If you're mentally poor, you're also financially poor.
No.
All right.
Absolutely not.
Or did
Why
I say
not?
that backwards?
Nope. There's no way.
There's no way.
No. Yeah.
You
If
can
you're
be-
mentally poor, if you're stupid, if you don't make good decisions, I don't care how rich you are. Don't talk to me. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
If you make bad
That makes sense.
decisions,
Yeah.
don't talk to
That
me.
makes sense. That makes
That, but anyways,
Okay, but wait. Let's go back to financially poor. What is that? Where's the benchmark? What is financially poor?
I will never know your finances, right?
So how do you know someone's financially poor?
Because he ain't taking care of the stuff he's supposed to take care of.
So you're
Like, it's like you want to hang out with me, but you want to come to my house. Oh, you want me to cook? You want me to cook at my house?
wait. Why does that make you financially
Right,
poor?
It makes you mentally poor.
Why?
Because those are bad decisions. Because you should be courting me, right? If you actually like me, you should be trying to court me. And
What if your house is just nicer, or his AC is broke
yeah,
right now,
why my house
or his
nicer
house
than
being
yours?
fumigated? He like, yo, can we
Well,
go
so
to your
you,
spot?
so do you?
I don't know,
so-
but that's just your luck. And
So
if
do you
I'm
believe?
lucky.
Do you believe in growing with a person, or do you want?
No,
someone
I don't want to grow with
polished?
anybody. I don't want to grow with you. I'm growing by myself right now. So I feel like all men,
Just nigga face.
I feel like all men should be trying to grow faster than women. Like I have a week off every month.
Do you think?
So you have an extra week every month to surpass me at my age. So a guy that's 26,
Are you talking about your period?
yeah,
I thought
I'll be
so.
out.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out the association. You have
I'd
a week
be
off.
out for a week. Like I'd be like, I don't want to
Ah.
do shit. Like you know what I mean? You guys will never understand. I get
mentally
it.
poor to take a break just because you got a period.
I don't take. I'm on my period right now.
Damn, come on.
I don't take breaks, but my point is I'm down. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My energy is lower. Everything is lower. And I have to think about a lot of things that I'm doing. I have to plan around the things that I'm doing, that type of shit, you know? So you guys have that advantage. So by the time we both 26, right? Because I'm 26, I shouldn't be.
You want somebody to be
I
on
shouldn't
your
above
level.
you.
You want somebody to be on your
I want a
level.
man way above my level. And that's just why girls normally date guys who have been grinding for 10 years longer or 7 years longer, guys who are older, you know? Because they've been working a lot longer and guys are stupid. They don't get it at the time they're supposed to get it. That, hey, you're supposed to be working when you're done getting to where you want to be. then you look for a woman, you know.
What if
but
you see the potential though? Like, what if he's not
Right.
necessarily where
women
you
always
want
see
to
the
be?
potential. Yeah.
Right, but like, what? Okay, you guys are the same age, and he's not necessarily where you are, but you can see the
He's
growth
gonna be
that he's
there.
gonna be when he actually gets his stuff together.
That's fine. But that's the thing. You still gonna have to grow on your own because I still have to live my life. I can't stop my life for anybody
So
else.
you won't date that guy though? Is what we're saying?
No, because at the end of the day, you could grow, you can get to where you want to be, but men in general, when they get to where they want to be, they're gonna get what they want.
What is your idea of like a good marriage? Like, what do you? Because it sounds like you aren't interested in like growing with somebody and like going through the growth, the growth hurts that people go through.
Yeah, maybe I guess I'm not probably.
But but what do you think?
Yeah,
what do you
no.
think marriage is gonna be like? You don't think that
I
it's
don't
gonna
have
be
a
any
clue.
type of?
I don't have a clue, but everybody that I know that's married, well, I don't know your guys' situation here,
Yes.
but all the people that I know that are married, I kind of look at their marriages like, ew.
Well,
Like,
God, forget you too then.
yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
that doesn't look like fun to me. Like,
So are you?
I might want, like, say, for example, I'm in love with you for the next 5 years. Like, why can't I fall out of love? You know? What if I fall out of love with you? What if you fall out of love with me? I feel like those emotions that we attach to
You know
love.
where that comes from?
Huh?
You don't want to be hurt.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely don't want to be hurt.
I don't think
Yeah.
anybody
How you
wants
put
to
it-
be right?
No, but that's a no, but like that
The fear.
because I had that same type of thing.
Yeah.
So when you go to therapy, your therapist, like my therapist tells me, because I had the same thing, like
Therapy talk.
of being like, oh, like I doing this and that, like I don't want them to be this or that. You not being vulnerable is saying the greatest thing in love is you both parties being 100% vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
When you try and protect your own self, like how I do, you
All
try
the time.
you try to protect yourself. You shut off most of yourself. So when you're doing like what you say, like let me wrap this up in a bow for you. When you like kind of shut off, when you want to dim someone's light before you even let them shine, it's kind of protecting yourself and your own vulnerability because you're scared of hurting your own self and actually like committing to something or like diving deep into something and be like, F it, this is what we're doing. Like he may have $30,000 today, but I'm diving deep in it because I see potential.
Is it because you don't want to be made a fool?
Yeah.
You don't want to be made a
that's what it
fool. You don't want to
Yeah.
be vulnerable. You don't want to be hurt. You don't want to be. You don't feel.
It's happened before.
You don't want to feel any previous neglect or thought or anything you've had previously.
Yeah, it's happened before.
Yeah.
So
It happened. A
Who
lot of people are
hurt
able to. Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
That's a triggering statement for me. Like
Why?
when someone had actually hurt me,
Yeah.
like people be like, who hurt you?" Remember I told you I made some really fucked up music. I said I made some really fucked up music, and people were like,
Yeah.
"Bitch, who hurt you? Like, what's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Fuck these niggas, bitch ass nigga." So like, you know, I got to a point where I was really vulnerable, and around that time, I was just like, I just don't want to ever be there again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Makes
at the
sense.
end of the day, it's not even that
It's human
guys will
nature.
show you signs that they're gonna be assholes up front. You know what I mean? It'll be 10 years down the lane. You got 3 kids, and you're the woman who held those 3 kids.
Right.
You can't just be like, "Here, take your stupid ass kids, nigga." Take your stupid ugly, and they ugly, like. Like, you know, you can't do that, but guys can. So I'm just like, I have so much more on the line, and that's just why I think it's so important for guys to, or for the guy of my dreams,
Yeah.
to prove himself to me. Like, I want you to feel like you just went through boot camp to be with me, because you respect those type of things more when you worked really hard for
But
it.
do you feel like okay? So you still okay? I understand like the like you making someone jump through loops and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think you're sometimes disregarding people that are good person
That aren't willing to jump through the hoops.
loops? They just are just genuinely good souls. So, like they just want to go straight forward. So they're not.
And they don't want to
drink-
have to
yeah.
go through all those hoops.
So they don't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have any baggage. They don't understand even the idea of jumping in loops. They just want to be vulnerable and be for you.
Yeah, I know a guy, like, hold on, I got you, but let me back. So, I know a guy who has that similar situation where it's like, he's such a good guy. He did everything he's supposed to do. It's like a distance relationship, like he's far.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, I don't know how that's going to work, but, let me see. Like he wants to do the things that I want him to do. And for the most part, he has done them. But to me, I'm just like, if you're not going to jump, you going to come up to the hoop and be like, But why I gotta go through the hoop though? It's like, just fucking jump, bitch. Like, you know.
See, that's the problem.
Yeah, so like,
That's the problem.
yeah, I get
would
it.
you
But
do that for him though? Like, would you reverse?
no, I wouldn't, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I know
That's crazy
it's
to
fucked
me.
up. I know it's really fucked up.
You want somebody to do
It's
something that you
really
wouldn't even do
fucked
for
up,
him.
but it's really fucked up. But what
Therapy
I'm trying
talk.
to, what I'm
Therapy
trying
talk.
to say, let him talk.
No,
No,
therapy.
he's saying
Oh,
therapy
okay.
talk.
This is
But what
therapy
I'm
talk right
I
here.
thought you said let me talk. I was like, oh, okay. It's really fucked up. But like I said, we went on. I had 3 kids, right? And
Why
it's a
gotta be
wrap.
3?
Right.
It's always 3. That's a lot. Can you just be
That's
2?
a lot of kids. And
Okay,
say I
go ahead.
had 2, even if I had 1 child,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
And he ended up being like, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore, blah, blah, blah. I can't be like, all right, leave, nigga, and take these ugly, dirty, stinking ass kids with you, or this
Right.
kid with you. I can't do that
Right.
because I'm the mom. So for me, I want to make sure that you're strong enough mentally to do these things. And at least if say something happens to you, you pass, you get into a car accident or something like that, I'll hold your honor that you worked your ass off for me, you know?
But I also think like you're only in a relationship sense, you're only thinking about it from your point of view, right? Like you have all these wants, you have all these needs. You want the guy to jump through hoops and do this and ask no questions. But then on the flip side, like you're not thinking about like just because like just how like you have certain insecurities that the guy needs to prove that he won't like trigger for you in your relationship. I'm pretty sure he has
Insecurities
too that you need to prove for yourself and then so I guess like for you to just like quickly say no, I'm not going to jump through any hoops. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that for him. But then you want him to do the same thing. It's just like you're asking for an unrealistic relationship.
Yeah, I get it. But like I feel like these guys they feel that they have fucked up situations. The guy that I'm actually talking about, his situation was so fucked up that he was married to a girl for so long and then found out that the baby that they had together was not his. And so this particular guy,
I'm about to go get a DNA test.
they
Just
got
in
married and
case.
everything. Stupid. So no, that baby looked just like me.
That's not an issue.
Your kid is definitely
Never know.
Jewish.
Yeah, that is yours. He got the same booty and everything. Remember that picture? That's the high booty. But anyways, the high booty. But anyways, so I'm like,
Damn,
I
that's
know that
wild.
he's gone through some things too mentally, but he's ready and he's also a lot older. So he mentally has gotten to that place. I just feel like everybody's living their life, right?
Yeah.
I'm living my life. The day that I finally dropped my wall, and that nigga that was there when I dropped my wall, even if it's a bad situation, you know what? Even if it's a bad situation, I'm probably gonna end up letting that person in. And when I feel like it's right, then that's when it's gonna be right. You know. So that's just what it is right now. You got to work for it. When I'm probably like 35, 37, I'm like, I got like $20,000 every 2 months. Who want to be my boyfriend?
You gonna be a sugar mama, huh?
Fuck it. Like,
Well, look.
honestly.
How? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Then you know, like, this guy is going to do what you want him to do. Like, if you're paying somebody, that's pretty much your personal
It's a
assistant.
prostitute.
Yeah, pretty much. Shit, you gotta do. You want to eat today? All right, you gotta do what I want you to do.
So you said what age does that happen?
Huh?
30.
35.
Probably 37.
So the fertility clock is real then, huh?
No, because I don't even necessarily want to have babies through my own body. Like if I'm in love with somebody, I would.
Surrogate.
But I'd probably get a surrogate or I'll adopt.
Okay,
So
that's real.
my job right now, what I'm working on is like stacking this bread
Career.
so that I could live the lifestyle that I want and I could be secure in any route that I decide to take, you know?
That's
so-
real.
At least you know what you want.
Yeah.
At least you have that defined and laid out.
Yeah, it's very
A lot of people
clear.
Oh, for sure.
A
Well,
lot of people have no idea. They just out there searching.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think they
That's
do.
where they get fucked up.
That's true. They think they do.
they still don't.
Yeah.
I mean, divorce is still 52%, so no one really has the shit.
Nobody
figured
knows.
out.
Nobody has time to
I'm
soul
gonna say
search.
shit all the time. No one got the shit figured
When
out.
I went to Vegas,
Half
I
the
moved to
people do.
Vegas for a year and a half, and I had no choice but to like be with myself and understand myself. And I feel like a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people are just like, "Damn, I'm lonely. Let me get on Tinder."
Yeah.
And then like we really desensitize ourselves from like actually building connections with people. So these guys, the reason why they're not jumping through hoops like the way our grandparents used to do, because there's only 4 girls on the block. You had to do what she wanted you to do if you wanted her to be
So what do you
with
think is better though? Having options of being like, okay, you have 1,000 people, you kind of figure it out, or having 4 people and trying to make that person mold to be your person.
You don't mold anybody. The person that's supposed to be for you, even though a lot of people don't agree with this, is gonna be for you. And if you never find that person in life, you have to be okay with being with yourself. You know what I mean?
So do you have to determine? So you being difficult?
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right.
In your
We're
mind,
that.
do you have like? Is there a cookie cutter? Or like, can a guy come in and fit through all those slots?
Yes.
Interesting.
He, like the guy that I was telling you guys about earlier, the one that his baby mama or his wife messed him over. If he was richer,
So he doesn't fit in all slots.
he almost fit in all slots. If he was richer and younger, he would have been my perfect guy. So
So do you think you'll ever? So you have a Photoshop internet perfect guy?
Photoshop? No, it's
I'm saying,
not
like,
about
no,
looks.
I'm saying like you don't have like a. Is yours based on reality or is it based on?
It's based on reality. It's based off of like, I need you to be the male version of me, And I said just 2 things, but he had to be funny too, a little bit funny because he was really dry.
I like that.
So what about these answers? How you guys feel about my answers?
They're horrible. No. B2 hates them. B2 hates them.
He is a-
Yeah,
Brandon wants to challenge them.
I'm intrigued. I feel like
Brandon
it's
wants to challenge him.
I feel like it's a challenge. I like climbing a bunch of tall rock walls, and you look like a tall rock wall right now, and I don't mind climbing it. You might be a little difficult, might be a little backwards,
Yeah,
but I
I'ma
don't
figure
care.
it
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure it out.
You know what? This is the good thing about a podcast is that
Yeah.
you guys actually get to sit down and talk to me and like get in my brain, which a
Yeah.
lot of guys don't do because of that thing that we spoke about earlier. When you see a girl who's sexy, you think that she's trying to sell herself to you and you don't want to hear what she's talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first thing you want to go through is like, oh, so you know what I'm saying? What you trying to do
That's a
tonight?
weak
Like,
individual.
So, okay,
That's a
hold
weak
on.
individual.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, because I know you,
mhm.
right? So, do you feel like your Instagram page or whatever is a representation, a great representation
Ooh,
of
good
who
question.
you are?
No.
How come? See, and
Because
so,
when I was remember back in the day I used to post like funny videos and stuff like
Uh-huh.
that. Okay, I felt like people weren't taking me serious then.
okay,
And I feel like once I started like getting very like, seductive and like sexual, not sexual, but sensual, I feel like people started taking me. I feel like people
I'll be having to scroll past her post fast sometimes. I'm like, what's Amara doing today? Nope, she's working. All right.
I
Nope.
feel like people started taking me a lot more seriously. Like, just because based off of that, like even on my YouTube, like I have a different personality on my Snapchat, different personality on my Instagram, different personality on my YouTube.
Okay. I'm
And
about
that's
to pull
just-
you up right now.
Oh my God, disregard.
No, come on.
Go to a different one.
No, I'm gonna just scroll. So this
Scroll,
is Amara's
scroll,
Instagram.
Scroll.
She's
scroll,
dancing.
scroll.
She's modeling. This is a nice picture.
Mhm.
She's modeling. Now she's with her club girls who look drunk.
Let's go to the next picture. Go back up.
Here we go. She's going up some stairs.
Mommy, go loco. Go loco.
And she's twerking.
No, I ain't
No, she
twerk.
body rolling.
She's
She's
twerking.
body rolling.
I ain't
Look at that. Look at that.
I ain't what? It's a cute little video.
Oh, she doing the salsa now?
Pose,
But I understand.
pose.
Okay, but this is the thing though.
Yeah, it's not that bad, right?
This is the thing though. So I understand what you're saying because
Look at them birds.
if you understand marketing, you don't have to believe in the product to market a product.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is you understand what the market wants.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you fully believe in.
But she's buying
Show
into
it.
it some kind of way.
I'm not paying into it. I'm
No, I'm saying, but
not
she
buying
knows.
into
She
it,
knows
but
what the
I'm
people want.
benefiting from it.
Right.
I'm
She
the
knows
sup-
people think in the world. A lot of market
because
herself.
I see the demand.
Yes.
So
Gotcha.
I'm the supply. Like it's okay. Oh, okay. That's what y'all like. Bet. All right, got it.
It's
You
not
know?
even saying the end. It's saying not the supply doesn't mean the intention is the same as the demand. It's just saying I know what you guys want to peek into.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna give you everything. So I mean, some people do. I'm saying this is where I'm coming from for you.
Mm-hmm.
Just a marketing standpoint, you understand. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you guys a little glimpse because you guys want to see the telescope view.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so then
should
you'll
but I
see some
don't- but
videos
you-
of my personality
Yeah.
on there.
Right,
You know,
right.
so
okay, so should a guy not judge a girl by her Instagram posts?
no, absolutely not. Because,
Okay.
like I said, there's some girls on there that are just they're whores on there. In real life, they're like little schoolgirls, like the girl I saw.
See, I don't. It's tough.
What's a
because
whore? What's a whore?
a whore, man?
Literally a whore. Like
Whore.
she's selling her body on the internet.
Whore. WHORE. A whore. You never
No,
heard the
just
word
HOR.
Yeah, I just want to
No,
know.
it's not HOR.
Just HOR. That's how we say whore over here.
Whore.
I just want to qualifying whores.
Because there are some girls who we have this like running joke with some of our boys is like if you show me a picture of a girl, I can tell you right now, if you're like, yo, this is my girl I'm talking to, and you show me the picture and I'm like, nah, bro, that's everybody's girl. Like, it's pretty easy to tell that right off the bat, because there are certain things girls just aren't, well, maybe I'm being presumptuous because I'm old school, but certain things girls aren't trying to put out for everybody to comment or like on or whatever, per se. Like, what does it mean when y'all take these booty pictures on the sink all the time?
I've never taken any on the sink. I think that's for girls who don't have that much booty. If I did that, it would probably break the internet. But
or the sink.
I couldn't do it because it'll be too much. But I just feel like it's gonna grab the attention. It's gonna stop.
Okay.
It's gonna stop you from scrolling and be like, "What's she doing?" You're gonna go on her page. You're gonna scroll a little bit. You might exit off. You might send her a message. The thing is, a lot of us women lack attention because the men in our communities, their attention is spread so thin throughout all the different, girls on the platforms and Instagram, Snapchat, Tinder, all of that. So I just feel like.
So here's my thing though. Like, you can kind of tell. I feel like I can look at an Instagram like page or post and see if a girl has deep insecurities. Usually, because I'm okay with everybody feeling themselves sometimes. You want to do a little twerk video here and there. You having a good day. That's cool. I'm not going to judge you off that. If it's sprinkled here and there or whatever. But sometimes you can tell that every single post that someone posts is calculated, is meticulous, is over-sexual. It's like majority of your posts. Are you supposed to take that girl serious? You're like, yo, she's fine though. She's beautiful, whatever. Or should you just not judge and be like, well,
it's up
I
to
just
you.
want to get to know
You
her.
could try it. You should get to know her. Like, at the end of the day, getting to know people is a crucial part of the human interaction.
Intuition.
So I think
I just feel like even intuition, like sometimes you might think that something's bad, but if your intuition goes off, you could be like, all right, I'm gonna step back and see how it plays out. But I feel like you should always give somebody the chance. You should always walk into a situation trying to get to know somebody, not trying to have sex with somebody.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the issue from the guy's perspective. From the girl's perspective, is we're putting out lustful images. So if you guys wanted to reverse that or counter that, you would just be like, hey, how's your day going?
But is a guy wrong for that? Is a guy wrong for wanting that? If all the images and all the things that you've put out are to be lusted after, and now a guy lusts after you, and now you mad because he want to have sex with
it's not
you?
even necessarily mad. It's just like, if you're lusting after me, then I know that it's lust. And I'm going to treat it accordingly.
But not every girl does that. They'll put all these lustful things out and put all this sexual energy out, and then they want you to dial that back as soon as you meet them, and then they get mad like, he just want to have sex with me.
Yeah, so I mean, that's I'm posting all these thirst trap pictures that you consider to be thirst trap, whereas we as women, like, we probably just be in the room naked or doing like all types of crazy shit. We just post it. We don't think it's gonna trigger you guys the way it is, the way that it does. So you don't think that guys are going to be tricked? I don't buy that for a second. You know exactly how guys are.
You don't know what girls don't know what they're doing. When
there's not a lot of like interaction. Like from my standpoint, like, I post those type of pictures and videos, and I get a lot of interaction from women. Right. You know, yes, bitch. Oh my god. You look good. You don't see a lot of that from men, but then a man that hasn't talked to you for like a week or so, you post a picture and he sends you a message like, "What you been up to?" Oh, so you forgot about me because you couldn't see me, because you couldn't lust after me. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, if the only thing you want from me is sex, then what am I getting from that? So yeah, dial it the fuck back.
I'm being walk for 30 minutes.
Women, it's not the same for women. What'd you say?
I said not be on a walk for 30 minutes.
That's what you're gonna get out of it, according to
Daddy.
I want to be able to walk. Thanks.
I mean, that's always interested in me. I know there's a balance, there's a fine line, because it's not like, oh, this girl posted a booty pic, she's a hoe. Oh, this girl posted a twerk video, she's a hoe. Like, nah, it ain't. It's not that clear cut. But there's usually some. I've seen some examples where it's like, well, god dang, you want people to take you serious, but man, look at your whole thing that you're putting out all the time.
Honestly, you have balance. You got to take yourself seriously.
But see, you have balance. You're goal oriented. You can clearly see that you're more than just like, you have a fun video, you body rolling, whatever. Nobody can say, because then you're doing your modeling. You about your business. You got a whole bunch of goals. You're doing a whole bunch of stuff. Nobody can sit there and just play you like to the left.
Well, are you trying to say if you could see a hoe, you know she's a hoe? Like, you go on her page and you could actually see a little sliver of her coochie and shit, and you're like, oh, okay.
No, that's for everybody.
Like, every video.
If she cool with everybody seeing
I think there's a lot lost in translation. Excuse me. Like, men, when it's something sexual, like if we sexualize our body or do anything, we want sex.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Whereas women can sexualize something for themselves, like
Yes.
or what we deem sexual.
Yes.
But females just like, I'm accentuating my body, like I look good
Yes,
today.
I look good. It's,
Yeah,
I know
so
you're
they're-
gonna like it.
That's where it gets lost in translation. Like
Mhm.
men can't be like, oh, like I'm not gonna look in the mirror just to be like, yeah, I look good for myself. I'm like, damn, every female wants this right now.
Yeah.
Ugh, let's go.
Yeah.
Whereas women can appreciate themselves and other women
Mhm.
without any sexualization of it.
Yeah.
So when women are putting themselves out there, we misinterpret it. And then just the same
lot of
thing where
misinterpretation.
you see women or their friends saying like, oh, yes, girl, get it.
Right.
It's not a sexualization. They're understanding the same thing of like,
Right. Confidence,
just
and
confidence,
beauty.
you feel
Yeah, I
good,
get that.
yeah.
I get that. I
but
get that.
men get lost. We get lost. Like if you show me that, I'm like, not you, but I'm saying a female show me
Yeah.
that. I'm like, oh yeah, she wants it.
Mm.
Not that she just feels she looks good. But like if she sent it to her female friend, she'd be like, oh, you look so good. Get it, girl.
Yeah, like
But girls
so
ain't
much
sending
like
twerk videos to their female friends like that.
all the
Are you
time.
serious?
If I
Yeah.
go through if I go through my text, I don't post half the ratchet shit that I do because I do know that guys take a lot of things the wrong way.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
That is true. I
Yeah.
take
So
that back.
a lot
I
of
take
the things I post, I'll be like, man, girl, I can't post this, but
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
There's
like,
female-
this is cute,
there's
right?
female-
that. See, that's the difference, though. I think that's the difference. You
What?
understand that difference.
What?
Imagine
No,
all
I don't, because
no,
I still post thirst traps, right?
no, you do post some thirst traps, but that's okay. It's okay. You just feel like you feeling. I posted a thirst trap myself. Okay, I get it. I get it. No, but
Nigga like this. So good the beer is not.
how y'all feeling that beard?
It's not good.
No, but what I'm saying is you have the discernment.
do this?
Nigga grab you something.
Right here,
No, you guys no,
like you showing off your nails.
No,
you
it's
know,
like,
Yes. I can't help that. I naturally just exude sex.
okay.
Okay. Before we wrap up, though, I do want to plug you a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? I want to plug you a little bit. Let the
Plug
people
me.
know what you do, where you at, how to follow you, where to find you, all that stuff. You know what I mean?
So you could find the voice came back.
There you go. Do it in the voice.
So, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram name is Hi, I'm Amara. There's no dashes, no periods, just HIIMAMARA. You know what I'm saying? You can go on YouTube. You can type in Amara Rayal, AMARA REYAL, and you'll find all my videos, mostly fashion videos.
What do you
Yeah.
do? Because I know you have like a closet. You model a bunch of clothes.
Yeah.
and stuff.
So I work with this company right now. I just don't like to say like names.
Okay.
because
So you work with a company.
I work with this company right now, and I just do a lot of videos showing fashion. I give my opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I just started Dr. Hot Girl,
Dr. Hot Girl.
a new segment on my YouTube channel. So tune in.
Nice. Okay. Dr. Hot Girl.
Yeah, Dr. Hot Girl. Pretty much, if you have problems, questions, concerns based off of things that you're dealing with in your life right now, and you just don't have anybody to talk to about it, you can send me messages on my Instagram, and then I answer your questions on my YouTube channel.
I like it. That's dope.
Yeah.
Anyways, one of the things that we do, we bust the flow.
Okay.
I hope you know.
I need it.
So if you're ready,
It's time for a motherfucking freestyle.
hold on, man. I got. Wait.
I
B2. Do you haven't know what time it is?
It's time for a motherfucking freestyle, y'all.
Time for a motherfucking freestyle, y'all.
Yeah.
B, give me that beat.
Run that shit the fuck back.
Yeah,
It's slow, but I got
bro,
this.
Migos.
Hey, that girl is a real crowd pleaser.
Crowd pleaser.
Shut the fuck up and hand me your visa.
Shut the fuck up.
If you ain't paying no bills, nice to meet ya.
Nice to
Hop
meet ya.
in the coupe, look at the odometer.
Hey.
Ooh.
It's 100, do 100 on the highway.
On the highway.
Hey, slow poke the fuck out of my
Get
way.
the fuck
I'm
out
going
of my
fast,
way.
I'm trying to get this bag up. All this ass, so I don't need no backup.
Ooh.
All you niggas and bitches is playing catch up. Saying all this and I don't even brag much. I'm killing them, yeah, killing them softly. I don't want your man, ma. Get him up off me.
Hey.
Spread so thin, these niggas losing muscles. Mistaken lost for all type of hustles.
Hey.
If you still broke, you doing it wrong. And I ain't coming over cause you live with your mom.
Hey. Yeah. Bars. Hey.
Yeah.
Bars.
Hey. Okay.
Bars.
I'ma hit it.
bars.
Hold on,
Hey.
I said, yeah, my bad. I saw see where it sounded. My bad. Let's go.
Hey.
Episode 14.
Yeah. Hey, too. I used to be like this, yo.
Migos.
Be like,
Freestyle.
any, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a hot girl by the toe. If she wanna be a hoe, then I probably let her go. If
Hey.
she looking hella nice, then I probably get the rice. Maybe throw a little bit. Maybe I'll make her
Hey. Get him.
Bro, Migos on the track. We gon' come in with this thing and you know's never gon' be whack.
Hey.
This a game that you thought that you might win. Till I came with the killer verse, the smoke killer than some white man. I'm just saying, man, like I might, man. I'm mightier than mice, man. Listen, Bro, Migos, it's an interview. Amara looking nice. I was this close to being a player, but that's when I met my wife. I put up in a Beamer, I was looking suave. I was trying to change her life. She played it cool, so I played it fool. But this is how it happened, right? Look. Pull up 10-2, my wish 10-2, and she 10-2, you know. Poppy chulo, quick to eat the menudo, but not the culo, baby, you know. Hey, she don't get to hit it. I told her I'm with it. The only protection we needed is God. I got me one kid and I got another one. I guess we just had to just even the odds. Hey. Kids calling me daddy. Wife calling me zaddy. Might need me a caddy.
Hey.
Just need me a fatty. Hey. Just need me a baddie.
Yeah.
Just need me somebody.
Yeah.
Someone to have me.
Yeah.
Everything in this life is a race.
Yeah.
I'm cool just right here keeping my pace.
Yeah.
I'm staring at you right in the face. I only got one more thing to say. It's like this. Look, I ain't gotta be in first place. I just gotta make this thing so it might last.
Yeah.
Only thing I care about in life
What?
is God, my family, a bag, and this mustache.
Hey.
I'm so dead. My bag and this mustache.
Hey.
Go.
Yeah.
Clever.
We're done. That's it.
He clever. We went
Yo,
hard, y'all.
shout out Mind Killer for the beat, man.
Hey,
We love it.
Mind
down.
Killer.
Amara, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you
You
so
are
much for having me,
amazing.
fellas. You guys were a pleasure. Very delightful.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
almost as if you guys are my
Oprah
guests.
Oprah voice.
Huh?
I said Oprah voice.
Oprah voice.
That's an Oprah voice.
Oh, that's cute.
Listen, episode recap. Episode recap. Listen.
Stop.
Amara has a tall glass of chocolate that Brandon wants to climb. Don't be a Splenda daddy. Be a sugar daddy.
Splendid Daddy needs love too.
Splenda daddies need love too.
Ah.
Bruh, stop. No, but thank you for coming on the episode. We had a good time. We enjoy the fresh female perspective finally.
Yeah,
Much
but
needed.
it's not every female's perspective.
I
Let's
know.
make that very clear.
Hey.
I'm a little different.
Bruh, if you don't stop pushing that, what's wrong with you?
I just tuned it out at this point because I can't.
You can't edit it out. But no, we appreciate the fresh female perspective. It may not be every female's perspective, but
Yeah.
we got something other than our usual.
Yeah, bullshit ass perspective.
Relax.
No, for real.
Relax.
It's a at least a good, refreshing. It's not like a stupid girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You see that too?
happy to bless you guys with my presence.
Thank you so much.
Yo, Royal Royale.
Well, thank you so much. Y'all, this has been another episode of the Bramigo. You dropped some
Someone
bars
hit
too.
that somehow. It's ain't nothing.
Make sure
Free smoke, hey.
You guys are irritating me.
just a barrage of sounds. That's how we like to end. That's how we like to end. But what?
Were you gonna say something?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow all that stuff. Follow Amara on our YouTube. Follow everything. I don't know if B2's gonna put them up on places. Do all that
Two,
stuff.
hit the button, cut.
Follow it. Like us. Send smoke
Free
signals.
smoke, free smoke.
Hey, we love y'all. Thanks for tuning
We
in.
love you. Love you. Go out and do wonderful things in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Amigos.
little veins.